Okay, so get this. Ready for today's deep dive.
Always. Lay it on me.
We're going deep on something I think you're going to find pretty interesting.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
It's about how your credit score
Oh,
can
cool.
actually have a huge impact on car insurance rates.
See, now that you mention it, I have heard that.
Yeah.
I haven't looked into it too deeply, but yeah.
Well, one of our listeners sent in this article called
Mm-hmm.
The Key to Affordable Coverage, Why Good Credit Matters When Shopping for Car Insurance.
Catchy title.
It is. And I got to say, when I saw this, I was like, what?
Yeah,
I mean, I know good credit's important for loans and stuff,
right.
but car insurance, I had no idea.
Yeah. Makes you wonder why, right?
Right, exactly.
Why would they be connected?
So we're going to, break this down and figure out what the connection is.
Let's get into it.
Exactly. So I guess the first thing is like how?
Well, yeah, I mean, how do they even use credit scores to decide these things?
Yeah. Like, do they think that if you have good credit, you're a better driver?
Right. It's not like a driving test, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So how does it even work?
Yeah.
Well, insurance companies, they're all about assessing risk, right?
Mhm.
So they look at tons of data trying to predict how likely someone is to file a claim.
Right.
And statistically, people with good credit scores, they actually file fewer claims.
Oh, really? Huh.
It's true. So it's not like a direct cause and effect.
Right.
It's more about the bigger picture,
Mhm.
People who are responsible with their money tend to be responsible in other areas of life, too.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So like driving safely. So that's the connection. It's about patterns and probability.
Okay. I get it. So if you have good credit, they think you're less risky.
Exactly.
And so less risk means...
Lower premiums, just like getting a loan.
Right.
Lower risk equals better terms.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But are there other benefits besides just like the lower rates?
Oh, yeah. There are definitely more perks. Good credit can get you better coverage, too.
Oh, really? Like what?
Well, first off, you might be able to snag a lower deductible. You know what a deductible is, right?
Yeah, it's what you pay if you get into an accident before the insurance kicks in, right?
Exactly. So a lower deductible means you shell out less cash if something happens.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
And on top of that, you could get higher coverage limits, too.
So that means...
It means they'll cover more expenses if you have an accident.
Wow. Okay, so good credit really does give you more protection.
It really does.
Now, the article also mentioned something about discounts.
Ah, yes. Discounts.
So, like, what kind of discounts are we talking about here?
Well, for starters, there's the good credit discount,
Makes sense.
but it doesn't stop there. You could get multi-policy discounts for bundling your car insurance with other policies.
Oh, okay.
Safe driver discounts if you have a clean record. There are all sorts of options.
So many ways to save. That's awesome.
Exactly. They like to reward good behavior.
I do have a question, though.
Yeah.
Like, I get the risk assessment thing,
Hmm?
but it still feels kind of strange that my credit score would have anything to do with my driving.
Yeah, it's definitely been a point of debate. And it's important to stay informed about how different insurance companies weigh credit scores.
Yeah. That makes sense. So the article also mentions some tips for improving your credit score.
Right. Some good advice in there.
What did you think was most important?
Well, paying bills on time is huge, right?
That's a biggie.
Keeping your credit card balances low. And try not to open too many new accounts all at once.
Right.
Also, keeping an eye on your credit report is super important.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You wouldn't believe the mistakes I've found on mine before.
Really?
One time they had me listed as living in a different state.
Wow. Yeah, you never know what they'll get wrong.
Exactly. You got to stay on top of it, or those errors could really hurt your score.
100%. Being proactive is key.
So basically, good credit is not just about finances.
It's about so much more than that.
It can help you save money on car insurance and get better coverage, too.
Absolutely.
This is honestly pretty eye-opening. I'm definitely going to be paying more attention to my credit score from now on.
Good. I think it's empowering to know that you're not stuck with whatever rates they give you. You have some control.
Yeah, that's a good point.
By managing your credit, you can get better insurance and have more peace of mind while driving.
I like that. Peace of mind behind the wheel. Who knew your finances could impact that?
Right. It's all connected.
It really makes you think, what other unexpected connections are out there?
Right. What else are we missing?
That's a great question for our listeners to ponder.
Food for thought.
Exactly. All right, well, that's our deep dive for today.
Until next time.
Thanks for listening.
See ya.